Hello there, what's in here? I've not done a pickups video in a very long time and I want to get back to doing them weekly again. So they should go up on a Sunday. I've just generally been busy, forgot to do them and then kind of dropped off completely, but I am, as you've probably seen from the channel this week, getting back into making daily videos again on top of the Let's Plays. So today is a pickups video. So these are pickups that I've had for a couple of weeks. There's a couple of weeks worth. I'm not going to do like the couple of months worth that I've already missed, but these are the last couple of weeks, and yeah, let's get into it. First with the Xbox 360 stuff. So we have Juiced 2, Hot Import Nights, good racing game. Universal War, Earth's Assault, another Just Dance game, Just Dance 2016. There's still a bunch more Just Dance games that I need. Dance Paradise, another game that I'm just not going to play. Dancing games are not my thing. Also, to go with Dance Paradise, Dance Evolution as well. So, another dance game. We have National Geographic Quiz Wildlife. Another for the Pro Evo games. Pro Evo Soccer 2015. Still a couple more of those left to get. Smash Court Tennis 3. I think I've got all the tennis games now on the Xbox 360. For what it's worth. The other football game. Pure Football. Ubisoft's attempt to get into the football market, basically. That's the only game that they made, so obviously didn't do well. Victorious, Time to Shine. My Self-Defense Coach. And lastly, there's a story with this one. So, I was going to buy a copy of Spider-Man Edge of Time. And then I went to search for a copy of Spider-Man Edge of Time to see if I could find a cheaper copy than what CEX was selling it for. And whilst I was searching, I found a copy of Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions instead. And this is not just any copy, it is German, unfortunately. As you can see there from the big label. But it is a promotional copy of Spider-Man Shattered Fates. It's mostly English on the back. But yeah, it's a promotional copy. And I got this for cheaper than CEX sell a copy for. There is unfortunately not a manual for it, but it's got the correct disc. It was £40 from Oxfam, I believe, with postage, which I think it's 42 from CEX without postage, without the manual, and then like 48 with the manual. I think it was anyway. So yeah, I saw that, grabbed it straight away. So if I ever decide that I'm going to go down the all the promotional copies route, I've already got one of the rarer, more expensive titles. So yeah, that's all the Xbox 360 games for the last couple of weeks. I've also got another Pokemon game for the Switch, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I already had Shining Pearl. I bought Shining Pearl on launch. Now Brilliant Diamond as well, which is pretty cool. I think Pokemon wise now I'm only missing a copy of Pokemon Shield and Mystery Dungeon, and then I've got all the Switch Pokemon games, and then I'll probably then go on to the 3DS titles, as well as getting like the Steelbooks. So yeah, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I also grabbed a copy of Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. Unfortunately, this is a download code only version, but it is a PAL version, so all good on that front. I also decided to grab a copy of Final Fantasy VIII Remastered on the PS4 as well. Final Fantasy VIII is my favourite Final Fantasy game of all time, so I decided to grab like a couple of different versions of the game. So I've got, I think, overall now I've got 6 different copies of Final Fantasy VIII. So I've got the original on the PS1, the Switch version, the PS4 version. I've got a copy on the Xbox. There's a copy on Steam that I bought years ago, and I also have a PSN version as well, which was, I bought that on the PSP. So yeah, Final Fantasy VIII I've got like 6 copies of. There are more copies that I want. I want like an American version, the Platinum version, the Japanese version for PS1 as well. But yeah, I also picked up a copy of Tales of Arise for the Xbox RPG collection, which I'll do another video for the RPG collection at some point. It is getting quite big now, which is pretty cool. So yeah, Tales of Arise I plan on playing soon. I'm in the middle of playing Grandia at the moment. And then I'm going to decide whether I go into Grandia 2 straight away or whether I do Tales of Arise first. Not entirely sure which way I'm going to go for that. I managed to get a copy of Yakuza Kiwami. This is a limited run title, but Video Game Plus got some in, and I bought it from Video Game Plus because it was free shipping. And lastly, I got a Grail. I know a lot of collectors throw that word around a lot, but for me this was it's an expensive piece that I was looking at trying to get since the start of the year and decided to finally pull the trigger on. So this is the Final Fantasy II Bandai Wonderswan Color Limited Edition set. So there it is. It comes with the console, so it's a slight variant on the other one. It's not entirely the same. A copy of Final Fantasy II on the Wonderswan, and then there's like a little keychain strap thing that's in there as well. But yeah, it's a gorgeous looking box. So decided to grab that. I've got the Wonderswan. I've got Final Fantasy 1 Wonderswan Collector's Edition. That's already on the shelf. I've got Final Fantasy 2 now. The only thing I need, as far as I know, Final Fantasy wise, for the Wonderswan is Final Fantasy 4. And then I've got all of the Final Fantasy games. I think there's Chocobo Mystery Dungeon on the system as well, which I'll probably end up picking up at some point, since it's Final Fantasy related. That's as far as I know. I've not done a huge ton of research to find all the different variants and stuff on for the Wonderswan. It's a Japanese console, but I do know those are the only 2 collector's editions, so I could now order them both. But yeah, that's all of the pickups that I'm going to show this week anyway. As far as I'm aware, that's all of them from like the last couple of weeks. I'm not I don't think I've missed any out, but yeah. And as I said, the idea is I'm going to go back to making daily videos on top of the Let's Play stuff, try to get things back in some sort of words gone completely. Organisation. I'm trying to get things organised again so that I'm putting content out every day. And yeah, generally I've finished Final Fantasy 13. There'll be a review of that going up tomorrow. And I'm in the process of playing Grandia. I haven't played this weekend because I've been busy doing content and work related stuff. Unfortunately, I've stayed late at work for the last couple of days, so it's what it is. Room wise, we've got this in the back now, as you can see. If you've seen a couple of my other videos recently, that's not been there. It's just a little bit more storage space, and the guinea pigs are now no longer on the floor, which is pretty cool. The idea is to get... There's Jerry already. The idea is to get these shelves up next week. We need like proper wall plugs for the wall, and then there'll be another bookcase coming in this spot here for the random miscellaneous games that I've got. Until I get more Xbox 360 games, and it'll be Xbox 360 tiles. But yeah, that's it for this week. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If there's anything from my pickups that you particularly like, let me know in the comments. And we'll see you next week.